Wait, where does it? Oh, other side.
Looks like I'm not the only new face around here. What do I call you, stranger?
I'm Captain Zero.
Welcome to Amber Heights, Captain. Call me Tucker. You here to join the Iconoclasts? Help us free this world?
Tucker, you're Agnes's little boy from Stella Bay.
I am not a little boy. Haven't been one for decades, no matter what my mama wishes. I take it she's still looking for me? Had hoped she'd accept my decision.
You made it seem like you were in danger. Ask me to rescue you.
According to her, stepping foot outside of the house in broad daylight is too dangerous. My entire life, she crammed a fear of danger down my throat. Don't go play with friends. Mantisaurs will tear your arms off. Don't leave the city. Raptidons will spit acid on your face. Marauders can violate you. You'd fall in a sulfur pool. I stuck around way too long, ruled by her fears. I'm 42 years old, but she still sees me as a little boy in need of her protection. I won't stand for it, I tell you.
Oh, that's a great way. Yeah, let's go with the I'm an asshole way. I'm getting that reward. Either you go back or beat it out of her.
What in the nebula is wrong with you? She's an old woman. You threaten my flesh and blood just to get me to do what you want?
Relax, I was just kidding. I was only kidding. Don't take everything so seriously.
That was not even close to funny.
It's funny for me. I guess don't do it again. So, what do you want to do about it? Should keep sending people to look for you.
Stars, I don't know. My mama's a stubborn woman. She won't quit until I'm dead. You know, that might just work. You go back and tell her you found my body beside the road, all mangled and tore up. If she believes me dead, she won't look for me no more.
You want to fake your own death to avoid talking to your mother?
I know it sounds extreme, but I can't go back. I just can't. This is the only way I can think of to be free.
If you do this, I need some proof that it was your body I found.
Oh, right. I guess you could take my daddy's ring. I've worn it ever since he died. Mama would recognize it right away. You take this back to Stellar Bay. Tell my mama I died and you found that on my body. I know it'll be hard on her, but it's the only way.
Okay. Well, he died. Oh, hey, that increased the reputation, really. Vending machine. How many side quests are there in this game? I'm guessing a lot. Let's see. Stella Bay. Where is... Oh, it's over here.
Oh, you're back. Please tell me you found my baby boy. Where is he? Where's my little Tucker?
Sorry, but Tucker is dead.
No, that can't be true. Not my little boy, not my baby. Wait, are you sure it wasn't someone else? Maybe my little boy's all right. How could you know it was him?
What is ring on Tucker's body?
That's Tucker's ring. His daddy gave it to him and he never took it off since. How did you... No, no, it can't be. He's not dead. Not my child. Not my sweet Tucker. I promise I always look out for him. Take the money. Just please leave me to grieve.
Well, that fixed that issue.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll
Also
note next to
cute.
the others, sir.
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
I can turn it around. That's very generous of you.
Celia, will you make a note of that for my self-review? Very generous.
Noted.
But not so generous I can't drive a good bargain. Now, who sent you? Rizzo's, perhaps? Or Auntie Cleo herself?
I'm just looking for the information broker.
Hiram? Why, he's probably still out at Devil's Peak. Not that he's had the courtesy to notify me, at any rate. But if you're here for him, I suppose that means you aren't here for Saltuna.
The last one. I'm afraid not.
Oh, shame. I'd been saving a bottle of iceberg aged whiskey for an occasion like this. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
Sounds like a personal problem. I've got other concerns.
What can I do for you?
I met Grim, the landing pad guard.
I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff?
He did a bang-up job.
Well, that's excellent. I'll see that your feedback makes it into his review. What else can I do for you?
Earlier you mentioned that you were having trouble with the other corporations.
With the whole board, as a matter of fact.
Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now. Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
Sounds like you're freer than anyone else in Halcyon. Why not embrace it?
You talk like Graham.
Freedom always sounds nice, doesn't it? It makes a rather pretty slogan. But if you sit down and tally up the costs, how you provide for yourself in the absence of aid, how you protect yourself from a hostile galaxy, it starts to lose its shine.
That's a coward's answer.
I have people to look after. I need to be practical.
That's why Mr. Nanvi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
This lady knows what's going on.
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
You do seem to have a bit of a Raptidon problem.
And a Mantisaur problem, and a Marauder problem.
Many, many problems, but they can all be solved with a Bolt 52 cartridge. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
This Bolt 52 sounds useful. What is it?
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordnance.
Once you have the Bolt 52, what's the other part of the plan?
I'll need to gather some supplemental materials, but I mustn't get ahead of myself.
You do tend to do that.
The Bolt 52 will be in the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in. These days, it's overrun with marauders and raptidons.
Then I guess I'll go get your Bolt 52.
Do be careful. I've lost more than a few people to marauders and raptidons out there. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Sure. Let's see, old arms building. I'm amazed that they didn't discover that yet. Oh wait, oh, it's this one. Is it? No, it just tells me it's one of the exits.
Someone's been killed!
Wait.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Put yourself together and tell me what happened.
I clean the apartments while everyone's at work. I've seen all sorts of messes, but this. If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
So, someone died. That was not looking. Oh, hello. That's how you do that. Ah, she doesn't have anything. Oh. This betting slip lists some incredibly bold wages made for a team called Mostly Colonists. It's from left field tossball betting. That's probably his, why he died. Oh, here's something. Several ragged outfits, all the same cut and color, were stuffed into this suitcase. So it looks like that's all. I was almost next to it. Oh, he's bloated. Are you asshole? Corrosive weakness. I just don't like the 25%. It's also a massive debuff. A Colossus. They're really not giving me anything. This is such a powerful weapon. The damage by itself is low, but the burning damage is massive. Is it dead or is it? No, it's not dead yet. Oh! So what I want is to heavily increase the weapon damage on that. It's really interesting that it has several status effects. That's like instant. Let's see, I don't think they figured it out yet. Who are you?
Oh, thanks, the Eternal. I'm Huxley. Hux if you're lazy. I'm stuck. My friends and I were scavenging here, and a Meta Queen showed up. Then Raptidon, who's a void-blasted mess. I ran in here, and, now the door's locked. Little help?
You got locked in, how?
It's easier than it sounds, alright? Next time you get chased by raptidons, you let me know the rationality of your decisions.
Well, I got to get in that room.
Phew. Thanks, mister. My buddy had a key, but I ain't heard him in a while. He locked me in here and took off. Probably got lunch. So look for a dead guy, I guess. Or a rat. Maybe it's in a rat belly. Gross.
Wait, you need lockpick 100 to get that open. There must be a way to open it from the inside.
What do you mean? It's locked.
Right, but okay. Let's try the handle. Turn it upwards and...
Wait, upward? Oh my eternal soul, it worked!
Ah, phew. Thank you so much. It was getting all stuffy in there, and I was getting a mite lightheaded, and I think maybe I was gonna die. Now I'm out here, and I'm headed back to Amber Heights.
Only when you help someone. They gave you something for that trouble.
But I ain't got nothing on me. How's about a heaping helping of appreciation and respect?
Surely you have something on you.
Afraid not, mister. Gotta pack light if I'm gonna run away from monsters.
Good luck.
Thanks a lot, mister.
Oh, that's a cartridge. And here's a grenade launcher. The damage on that is insane. Wait, that's a straight value. Let's see, how do I break this down? Hold F. Heavy ammo. So I could have done that a long time ago, what I'm guessing. Unless it locks completely. And now it triggers. Oh, that distance. It's that thing. That works way better. Yeah, they're kind of weak against this. Especially with me revving up the damage. Wonder if the damage increase also affects burning.
Now, if we were like the other corporations, you wouldn't be allowed to run around dressed like one of Graham's minions. But we're better than that. See? Anyway, what can I do for you?
On the cartridge.
Oh, yes. I'm going to be up all night with this. All those blanks waiting to be filled, boxes waiting to be ticked.
Try to control yourself, sir.
Have you any idea how powerful this is? Corporations have been toppled with less.
How exactly is a data cartridge going to help?
What a question! Bureaucratic micromanagement is the only way anything gets done in Halcyon, and proper documentation is a key part of that. For our part, a bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 will protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily assigning them to a pass-through entity once we drop our bomb on the board.
Explain the details and just tell me what comes next.
Corporate espionage. How was that, Celia? Did I sell it?
Your best delivery yet, sir.
Just get on with it.
I have reason to believe that one of the other corporations is operating on Monarch, illegally and in secret. If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to encourage certain powers that be to accept our Bolt 52 and reinstate us on the board.
What does that mean for me?
If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly supplying them out of Fallbrook. Perhaps she could be convinced to tell you where they are.
I know how to make people talk.
Oh, I imagine you do. But as much as I love your can-do attitude and dangerous gravitas, Catherine handles all of our shipments. So it would be best if you could leave her in one piece. Is that how you people put it?
Close enough.
Once you, subtly work out where this corporate facility might be, bring back proof of its operation. Maybe some nice letterhead. Or someone working there. That would do it.
Infiltrate the secret corporate base and kidnap the staff. Shit, easy.
A foolproof plan if I ever heard one. I'll leave the execution to you.
Good at the execution. I have questions about MSI and the good old days.
Then it's good that I keep such meticulous notes.
Let's see.
He and his followers call themselves the Iconoclasts. Lawless anarchists, all of them. If anyone on Monarch deserves the reputation the board's pinned on us, it's them.
That sounds pretty bad.
It isn't just that they drain our people and resources. Every radical act they commit cements Halcyon's image of us all as destructive rebels and pushes us further from the rest of the colony. He's lucky the board doesn't take him seriously enough to keep more than a few UDL gunships patrolling Monarch.
An Earth Directorate assault cruiser would change his tune. It's almost a shame we haven't seen one around Monarch in a long while.
Let's see.
What can I do for you?
Oh, level up. That still isn't enough. We need to get this to 100. Oh, it's on 90 now. Let's look at the main quest line. Radio Free Monarch.